first ever video, and I think it's only appropriate that I start with my favorite collection, the one that I have the most plants of currently and still adding. Anyway, before I get started though, my plant journey began 2 years ago when I started collecting cacti and succulents. And unfortunately, I had to leave my collection back in Laguna because I had to relocate here to Bacolod. But I've always loved plants. My dad loved plants, and I think he's the one who got me started with the collecting thing, because he used to collect cacti, and we'd go as far as Agam Road in Libis, UP. We'd go to Nueva Ecija, Los Baños, just hunting for bonsais and cacti and succulents. So, right now during the pandemic and the pandemic, I started collecting again, and I can't stop. I can't stop. Anyway, so Syngonium or Syngonium podophyllum or Syngonium arrowhead vines or arrowhead plants or goose foot plants. They are moisture loving plants. They love their humidity. If you can keep them at least 60% humidity, it will make them thrive. They love moisture, but of course they also are prone to root rot, so you don't want that. You might want to water once or twice a week, and you need to have them in a potting mix that's fast draining. Retains a little bit of moisture but still drains really fast, just to make sure they get enough of the nutrition they need without having the roots sitting in water too long. So what I use for them is this aroid mix, a soilless mix I get from PotDaddyPH. I'll link their shop below in the description box if you want to get from them, because I find my plants are thriving with their mix. And I add just a little bit of perlite to it because it already has pumice, but I add perlite as well just to keep that soil not too compact, because I noticed if it's too compact they don't grow. So I don't know where to start. We'll start with my Windlandi. My Windlandi, I got this already lush, and it was delivered to me. It's not this long when I got it, so it was I think 2 months ago when I got this. And it needs to be staked up with either a coco pole or a moss pole. It's called an arrowhead vine, and that obviously means they vine, so they have these long vines. And if you put a coco pole or a moss pole here to stake it up, keep them upright, it will cling to that with their aerial roots, and it will start climbing. Either you do that or you hang them. So I also got this red dot Syngonium. It has pink variegations. See, it just put out this new leaf, but since it's in a 70% cocoa peat potting mix, it's too compact, so I haven't seen much growth on this one. So I think I would have to repot it in a different potting mix to make those roots breathe. Healthy roots means healthy plants. So I'm gonna have to do that on another video, and I'll show you how I do it, just to keep it a little fatter, because I fertilize my syngoniums once a week with this organic foliar fertilizer from PotDaddyPH as well. And I also put slow release fertilizers on them. Nutricoat is what I use, and they seem to love it. This is my strawberry ice syngonium. It has white and pink variegations, and white variegations sometimes don't last too long, since I don't think they can photosynthesize as much as the green ones, but it's nice though. Look at that. So it's putting out a new pink leaf. I think, yeah, there. I don't know if you can see if it's pink. There you go. Yeah. So I would have to repot this because I got this a month ago, and I like to acclimate my plants before I repot them, because sometimes when they get stressed from the shipping or delivery, or they're new to your environment, you would have to acclimate them first before you start stressing them again by repotting them. So moving on, this I got 2 days ago. It was delivered to me. It's called the Syngonium batik, and it's so lush. I got this from the girl who sold me this Anthurium magnificum, and she gives me a very beautiful pot of plants. And this one has green pattern, green and white pattern. I think it's called a white butterfly or batik. I don't know, but look at that. It's already putting out a new leaf. This is my mango illusion. It's my favorite out of all my syngoniums. It stays indoors. Syngoniums are low light tolerant plants. Low light doesn't mean no light, still need light. Sometimes I put them under grow lights, or I take them outside to get bright indirect sunlight. You cannot put them under direct sun, they will die. Their leaves will get scorched. Anyway, this is just putting out 3 new leaves. And it just put out this pink one. It's so pretty. This is one of the hardest syngoniums I had to procure. It's called the Syngonium podophyllum albo varigatum. It has white variegations. It just put out this new leaf, and it's so pretty, but it's not growing as much as I expected it to. So I think I would have to repot it again in a different mix. It's just right now, since we're on enhanced community quarantine, all of my shipments are delayed. The potting mix I got from PotDaddy in Valenzuela, it's taking a while to arrive. So takes an average of 4 or 5 days before shipment arrives. Normally takes just 3. Anyway, so this is my marymaria. It has bronze variegation. Well, it looks bronze, but to me it looks pink. Up close it looks peach, but it just put out this new leaf, and it's supposed to be bronze. Doesn't look bronze to me, but it's a little leggy. So some syngoniums are compact, some are a little leggy, and you would need to stake them up with either a moss pole or a cocoa pole. Now this plant I got, it's called the lemon and lime syngonium, and it has lemon and leaves, and one looks like it's dying, maybe because, like I said, it's not so green, so they don't photosynthesize as well as the green leaves, and they die faster than some of the green leaves. So it also has pink veining for a lime green plant. And last but not least, this is my pink syngonium. Now I was bummed because when I got this, it has this bright pink leaf right here, but I accidentally knocked it off. Anyway, it's growing a new one, and it's not as pink as when I first got it. It's a little mottled, so I think I would have to give it more bright and direct sun. and I'm hoping it survives because it doesn't look healthy right now. For their color to be more vibrant, it's best if you give them bright indirect sun. Not direct sun, like I said, it will scorch them. And I water my syngoniums once a week. I add this organic foliar fertilizer from PotDaddyPH to the mix. I also add their rooting hormone to that just to keep my plants healthy since they're all still growing. And I bunch them together just to make sure that the humidity level stays um, ideal for the plants. And I love syngoniums because they're very low maintenance plants. You can just put them on one side and they still thrive. They're like diva that way. Anyway, so that's about it. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button below and hit that notification bell so you'd be notified as to what my next video or when it will be. I don't know yet, but I think I missed one. I missed this green, mint green syngonium. It has pink veining. I don't know what it's called, since maybe it's still too tiny to be identified. But if you know what it is, please comment down below. It's in a pot that my son painted. So now this is a real deal. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll do my video next. I'll try to make it more consistent this time, and I'll share more care tips on my next video. Watch out for it.